Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Friday the 9th of December 2022. I was just about to start the recording and I got an incoming message to say cancel work today, so I've got nothing to do today. Might sound like a positive thing, but when you rely on work for income, no work, no income, it's not quite so good. But anyway, I should not worry too much about that. I should just actually have a chance to go swimming later, I think. So that'll be nice because I haven't been for a couple of weeks. Right. This is the Guardian hard level game for a Friday. I'll get on with it in a second. By the way, if you missed my comments yesterday or didn't watch any videos yesterday, you might be wondering why I didn't play the New York Times yesterday. And in fact, we'll not be playing the New York Times game today. It's because they have strike action and a digital picket line, and I don't really want to cross a picket line. Physical or digital. They are asking people not to visit New York Times websites today, and so I will comply. And so there will be no New York Times games today. Should be back, I guess, tomorrow, assuming it's like a 24-hour action, I believe. So we'll see what happens there. There will be other games, especially now. Now, I've just a few seconds ago, I found out I've got a lot of free time today. So there will probably be some other Sudoku today. And maybe I can start work on part 2 of my eye training for Sudoku videos. In The Guardian, which is my preferred reading material, there is an article today, or yesterday, actually, it was yesterday. I started looking at it yesterday. I finished it off this morning, about the benefits or not of artificial sweeteners. And this is something I just started using very, very recently. Just a couple of weeks ago, I decided to try and use some artificial sweeteners because I must say my waistline has been expanding when I would prefer it not to. And considering like most people, artificial sweeteners are fairly benign. And then when I saw a headline that I thought looked a bit alarmist, excuse me, alarmist, I thought, well, maybe it's one of those scare tactic type articles, but actually it's not. It's a very long read, and it's a very good read, and is very balanced and covers information from all sides of the industry. So I would recommend reading that article about artificial sweeteners in The Guardian if you are concerned about them, and even if you're not concerned about them but you're concerned about public health and whether or not they actually do help to decrease weight or not. And I guess I'm going to say the jury is out, as in many scientific cases, let's say. It's complicated, right? It's complicated. But anyway, a very good read, a well-written piece in The Guardian from yesterday, but of course you can see it on the website today. Right, shall we get on with our game of Sudoku? I did notice one thing while I was chatting to you there, and the thing that I noticed, I should tell you now, is that I spotted the 7 blocking here and the 7 blocking here, so I can see that there is a 7 in that square there. And now that I've done that, I see that the 9 blocks this square here, so that's going to put a 9 over here, and to finish this row here, a 1's going to do it for us. That's about all I noticed, but I wasn't looking very carefully or seriously. Now I can see we have 5's blocking across here like so, and that's going to put a 5 into that square there. We have 5's. Looks like we're going to do well on 5's here. 5's, oh, jumping screen again. 5's blocking down here. Here's our 5 blocking across here and down here. That's going to give me a 5 there. Where is there? This block up here doesn't seem to have a 5 yet. I think that's the last one. Let's rectify that and finish off the 5's. Yes, it was the last one. Okay. Now we can see 7's blocking across like so and up here, so that's going to give me a 7 in that square. 7 down, 7 up, 7 across here is going to give me a 7 like that. 7th heaven, in fact. Excuse me. What's missing from here? Well, I can see a 4's missing immediately, so I see the 4 blocking across here. So here's our 4. The other missing digit is an 8, I believe. Okay, I think we don't yet have a 2 in this row, do we? And there's a 2 here, so that blocks both of those squares. That's going to give me a 2 here. Or I could have just noticed the 2 blocking across here. Same difference. 2's blocking up here. Here's the 2. That's going to block across here, and with our extended 2 up here, it's going to put 2 into one of those 2 squares. Then we've got 2's blocking across these rows here. That's going to give a 2 in that square there. It's a bit noisy outside this morning. I'm not sure what's going on. It's still pretty early. It's 8:30 in the morning. And it's a bit noisy outside. I'm not sure what people are doing out there. Missing numbers here and here are 1 and 6, I believe, for this row. So we've got the 1 blocking here. So there's our 1, and that will be our 6. And so missing from here and here is, I think, 8 and 9. We've got a 9 blocking down here. So here's our 9, here's our 8. Three blocking this square here. Or no, let's do this. 3 blocking up here and 3 across here, actually. Let's just do it like that. That puts a 3 there. Well, I've just got to look out the window. I'm really intrigued to know what's going on outside. Excuse me, I'm just being a nosy Parker there, and I can't see, unfortunately. I have no idea what they're doing. I think it's some kind of construction, actually, so that's the noisy bit that you can hear. I lost my thread there for a moment. What's going on here? Let me just look at this 4. I like this 4 blocking up here. 1, 3, 4, 5, 3, 5. We have 7. We have so. It just give me 4s along here. I'm just looking. I'm not saying I'm going to find anything. I'm just. Oh, I see what it means. It means 4s are in those squares there. Okay. Not particularly amazing, but have to look. Never know what you might find. Right, we have 3s blocking this square and a 3 blocking this square. We don't yet have a 3 in this row, so let's do that now. We will be left with, I guess, 2 and 8 possible for these 2 squares here. Okay, we have 8 blocking up here, so here's the space for 8. bang, bang. This is going to be very distracting. I hope this noise is not going to continue all day long. Sorry for you if you can hear this. If my microphone is actually picking up this noise, it might not be, so you might be immune to it. But for me, it's really banging, and it's annoying me, making it difficult to concentrate. Should I go through the digits one by one just to give myself anything easy that's still on the table? Let's have a quick look, shall we? It puts ones into those squares. And obviously we've got ones up here, so we're going to have ones in those squares. Twos are like this. Threes. There we go. See, that's why I clicked highlighted, just to make it easier to spot simple things like that 3 there, and then the 3's blocking down like so will give me a 3 in this square here. Now 7 blocking down here, so that's our 7. This is our 1. Missing numbers from this column are 4 and 8, I guess. Missing numbers here are 1 and 9. Okay, so 4, 8, 1, 9, and therefore this has got to be this will have to be a 7, right? Because we're missing 7 and something here. 7 and I think it's 6, isn't it? The other number. Okay, 6. Okay, we don't yet have a 9 in this row, so here's our 9, blocking these squares here, so that will be our 9. What are we missing here? 4 and something. 4 and 8, I guess it is. This was 4 and 8, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Yes, 4, 8. Okay. Man, it's going to really annoy me. They're bashing quite loudly now. Right, I can see 3 and 9 here, and I can see 3 and 9 here. So blocking up like so is going to give me a pair of 3 and 9 up there. How is that going to help? Knowing that that's 3 and 9. Let's see what else we can do. Can we say anything about the 1s? Not much. How about the 2s? No, there's not change. We still know 2s are in these 2 squares. How about the 4s? That's not very useful. It's like the 1s, I think. How about the 6s? Well, yes, useful, because 6 has to be in one of these 2 squares, right? So that means it can't be in this square here. And now we've got 6 blocking up here, or here, sorry, blocking all the way down here. That means that has to be a 6 there, doesn't it? Let me come back and see if I can finish, see if I can do any more. So we had 6 there and 8. What's happening with the 8? What do we know about 8? I think not. Okay. So now we have 1 in blocking this square across here. It doesn't matter about across there, but we've got 1 in those squares there blocking across, and 1 up here. This will be our 1, and I think it was a 9, wasn't it, that I said needs to go in those 2 squares. Okay, now 9 across here and down here and up here. Here's the space for 9. Now, I already said before, 4 blocks out up here and puts into those 2 squares. Now we've got 6 blocking this square as well. So this is a pair here and here. Oh, actually, we've got the 6 already. I was about to say it's a pair of 4 and 6, but I see we've got an intersecting 6. See, I'm trying to look at it as pairs, not as single digits. Trying to do that, but getting ahead of myself. 6 goes here, 4 goes here. And, of course, the last number here is an 8. So 8 blocking up and across here. Here's our 8. 8 across here and across here. Here is our 8. The last number for this row now is, I've forgotten, 2, is it? I think so. We just need one more number up here, and that will be 4. Right. Well, so far it's been a very easy game, hasn't it? And definitely not a hard level game so far. And I think we've gone too far for it to have any logic, any consequences of kind of like a tough logic game or anything at this stage. I think it can't. There's not enough left for it to do that, you know. I can see this is a 3, and I can see that this then will have to be a 6. Okay, now I've seen 6 and 4 block. Oh, no, I didn't. How about that? I thought I'd seen 6 and 4 across here. I do apologize. But anyway, we've got 6s blocking up here and across here. So I'll make amends for it by putting the 6 there. Excuse me. Now we've got just one missing number over here, and that is an 8. I think, and also we need an 8 for this square here, which is the final digit, 8. Now down here we will need a 4, and so not much more going on here. We know that this was 3 and 9 already, don't we? As I pointed out earlier, so we know that's 3 and 9. What else are we lacking? So then the 2 blocks up here and blocks across here, so that is our 2, and we have 4 blocking across here like so, and 4 blocking up here, so that is our 4. If we know this is 3 and 9, we know that has to be a 1. 1 will go here, 9 will be here, I guess, and so that will be 9, and this will be 3. Have we not finished? Oh no, haven't quite finished yet. Okay, we got a 1 blocking down here, so here's the 1, and 4 finishes a very simple hard level game from The Guardian. There will be no New York Times games today, but there will be other Sudoku, hopefully with less background banging. Bye bye.